Is it still worth saving your units for December, especially if you're free to play, for the December activities or holiday event? Yes, hello everybody, we're going to do a little bit of a dissection type video, indeed answering that question. The short answer to this, if people just want to like hear a quick answer, is yes, but it is an incredibly dangerous game as to how Kabam plan to set out the holiday or festive crystal, which is the replacement to the greater gifting crystal. Now, if you want a full dissection of the reasoning behind that and also some extra tips and things like that, then stay tuned in this video. As a lot of you know, follow the channel, I set out a very kind of strict grind policy when it came to grabbing units. As a lot of you know, back in the start of this year, I went non-spending, so my urge and need is now to grab more units by grinding out arena. Now, getting 18,000 units and then grinding an additional 12,000 units for a holiday event in 2022 is still with risk. Yes, the gifting event is no more, but on a plus side, if you are a player that's got an alt account and you want to gift from alt account to a main account, you still can do something. That something is consumables. You can send consumables from one account to another account. This can be really great for grinding out content, especially if you're looking to top up things like energy refills, revives, health potions, maybe even arena boosts and other helpful things. With the gifting event going, I definitely had two major concerns about what is going to replace it. The first thing is the greater gifting crystal, which does play into the answer to the question whether or not to save units for what is the replacement of the GGC. But the other thing that I had a big kind of like issue with not having any substantial answers to was the rank rewards. As a lot of you know, the alliance and solo based rank rewards from the gifting event do chart a great process for those that whale out, but also for non-spending players without having much of an effort with gifting to get themselves some relatively alright things, from 6-star nexuses, 6-star champions, 6-star awakening gems, right the way through to rank 4 materials this year, tier 3 not tier 3, well, you're getting up to rank 3. So tier 5 class catalyst, my god, Rich, get to the point. Tier 2 alphas and tier 5 basics. So all helpful things, regardless if you get like a bad rank, you are still taking stuff home from being in an alliance that did well in gifting and also in a solo perspective as well. But without any of those things, it means that players do not have access to any extra spicy rewards for December, which was one of the greatest things about December, going, okay, well, you know, when January, the first week of January rolled by, all that hard work you've done with gifting and also the spenders got to see themselves getting some nice rewards as a result. Those don't seem to be around. Now, it's too early now. Kabam haven't given enough information when it comes to this, but I really would like to find out how this Kudos based system is going to have some extras. Now, it doesn't seem like it's been tipped to have any kind of extra spicy rewards, which seems to be disappointing, but as I said, it's early days. Kabam said, you will be able to send Kudos to alliance mates or friends. Kudos will be divided into a number of categories and will each represent different accolades. If you acquire enough Kudos, you can earn a new title, earn more, and you might find yourself with an event themed profile pic as well. It doesn't give me much confidence that Kabam are going to replace that. And as I said, we're going to go back to the topic of this video and the question, but what we need to do is find out what Kabam are doing as extras for what you will not get that you won't get this year, but you did get last year. So let's now get to the point of answering the question, is it actually worth saving up units? As I said, it's a yes, but it comes with a risk. So let's try and answer this question. So as you know, each year 300 units is what you spend to get the greater gifting crystal. Kabam confirm, as said here, greater gifting crystals have always provided some of the most desirable rewards in the game. A new crystal will take its place. It will provide a similar caliber of rewards, but will not be gifted. This means it's fairly likely you will see rewards like this on screen, which is all the stuff that's contained within the greater gifting crystal. And Kabam further confirmed this recently in the last couple of weeks, saying that in answer to how I was supposed to get the trophy champs. Now, we haven't seen anything to suggest that replacement crystal would remove opportunity to acquire trophy champs, we will continue to keep an eye on the development of this event and will communicate as we have more information, likely closer to the holiday season. So there's going to be more information down the line on this. And with Kabam confirming on the 2nd of September that Act 8.1 will possess tier 6 class catalyst fragments, it does make me think that we are going to see something that is going to be progression based. Why do I think it's going to be progression based? Well, let's look at it this way. Kabam last year in a conversation did claim that that is interesting to them about the idea of making the Greater Gifting Crystal at that time very much progression based. Now that doesn't mean to say that Kabam are going to go progression based with this. It's just a case of going like, the one thing I say with Kabam is expect the unexpected. A lot of people expect Kabam to put things at certain times or do certain things, and most times they do not stick with the same kind of formula. This is the same way that we looked at recently. Oh, Mutant Treasure Island. Kabam said they'd do another one. We're now 2 years and they haven't done a thing. The same thing with Lovers of Battle Realm ending, the Feeling Green event, the Deadpool gold trade-in is 1 month away from when it was put in last year. And let's just say if it doesn't drop, then I'm sure players will say, where is it? But Kabam did say about 2 months ago that they hadn't put that down as an event they would do. So it's, again, expect the unexpected with Kabam. Expect them to do the unexpected. At this point, you're probably thinking I've pussyfooted around the answer to this question, and let's put it down to the direct answer here. Yes, save units for this particular event, but do not get your hopes up that it's going to be exactly the same as it was last year, especially for Greater Gifting Crystals, and as well with consumables, which still looks like it's being confirmed as what Kabam plan to do with it, as they put right here about consumables they can gift. Whether or not it's unit transferring to a particular consumable you send, and whether or not you're kind of going, okay, well, I'm using my ult to inflate my main with consumables. Do bear in mind, consumables have limits as well, so maybe not saving up a huge amount of units is actually worth it, but it can be relatively helpful at the same time. Where unit saving, though, can be very much a huge amount of help is the Greater Gifting Crystal or similar crystal, which I'm going to dub either the Festive Crystal, or Holiday Crystal. And these particular crystals, which Kabam confirmed it will be a similar caliber rarity of items, could be very important for players to save up. And at the same time, this will probably give a player a more extensive need to spend, especially if Kabam are not going to give out the same amount of rewards they did last year for gifting event alliance rank and also solo rank with it. So spending players will look to replace that with something like this, or they won't spend. But as well, if you're non-spending or free-to-play player, you might have to make that decision of going, okay, is this likely to be 300 units a piece, as we've seen in past ones, like the one right here? Is it going to be 300 units a piece? And at the same time, do you want to save up for 10 of those, 20 of those, 30 of those, and kind of like go for an RNG push to hopefully pick up something good? One of the biggest things that comes up from the Greater Gifting Crystal, as a lot of you know, is gold. So one thing, it's not on this particular infographic, but one of the kind of key things is gold, right? And gold is somewhat of a problem to some, but not for others. You can find yourself either getting lots of gold in a very short space of time by doing lots of arena, doing incursions and other things and content. But a lot of time, do bear in mind that, you know, trying to rank up a 6-star costs a lot more than it did like back in the day, especially going into further ranks and having to do it multiple times. So it creates a problem. So therefore we need a solution to it. There is some ISO as well. If Kabam does the similar thing that they were doing last year with the Greater Gifting Crystal, and they will be doing the same. Oh, it does say that ISO and gold. I stand corrected. I didn't see that properly. So yeah, that has been the video. For me personally, I still need to grab the units. I still want to do 12,000 units for these particular similar rarity crystals. I hope they are going to be good as the Greater Gifting Crystals, but do bear in mind it's a risk with this unexpected road that we're driving down as to whether Kabam are going to put out a Greater Gifting Crystal equal rarity that is available for all players. It's either going to be all players or it's going to be progression based. So that's the thing to kind of be slightly concerned at, but also at the same time kind of optimistic. It's going to be down to you, like how much you save up for it. For me, at the moment, I am on 15,000 units, and I am looking to grab myself upwards of 25,000 units by Cyber Weekend deals, or kind of like close. It just means that I only have to grind out 5,000 units between Cyber Weekend deals end and the end of December, or when this equal rarity crystal is potentially not going to be available. Now, Kabam could completely go left field and say, hey, by the way, this special rarity crystal is going to be only available for spenders. I hope that's not the case. I hope that it's available as a 300 unit package that you can just get like one per time or whatever. But again, you've got to expect the unexpected when it comes to Kabam and be wary. So it's down to a personal preference. As I said, the answer to the question is yes, save up units, but do be warned. Yes, it's great to see the RNG and the fun stuff that comes from these particular crystals, but they're a novelty. They're either going to give you something amazing or give you something average, and that's just how it works and has always worked with it. So yes, but take that with a grain of salt based on the RNG factors. But look, if you want to grab a load of gold, have a chance at some of the rare items you can see on screen right now and beyond, then yes, go for it and have a bit of fun. It's Christmas. Or if you want more definitive, more non-RNG based and like logical rewards, then save your units and just invest in Cyber Weekend deals. That's the best thing to really say about this. That's been a video. What are your thoughts? Are you still going to save up for some of these crystals? Or are you kind of like once bit, twice shy with the Kabam and you're going to be investing more into Cyber Weekend deals? Be interested to find out from players. Put it in the comment section down below. Then maybe a follow-up to this to find out where other players are at with this. Yeah, check out some other content located on screen right now. And I'll see you very soon. Cheers, everybody. Bye-bye.